76 units.
We showed you this. You loved it. What's not to love? First of all, $120 off. This is unbelievable presence, and what a fun way to try something new. 239 of these remaining. It is a beautiful knuckle ring that is, believe it or not, remarkably comfortable the way it articulates and moves with you. So certainly a very statement piece, certainly a very conversational piece. And with this one, Jeff, what I love is that contradiction between that old world romance and artistry of the hand-carved cameo, but that very edgy rock and roll design of that knuckle ring. I mean, it's gorgeous.
And you said that before, that's what AMEDEO is known for. I mean, continuing that traditional pathway of generation after generation of hand carvers of these cameos, but then presenting them in a modern flair, a modern feel. Beautifully articulated ring here. In this case, we showed this a little earlier, and a lot of sizes have already started to go. This is with the cherub, the Euros, the Cupid as we know it in modern day, with the little wings. It could be the guardian angel, looking over you. It could be just that beautiful reminder of that romance, that flair. Valentine's Day. $79.95. Look, there's been several pieces in the first hour and this hour as well where if you've always been a bit hesitant to buy a jewelry or an item for the younger generation in the family, not to say that this is for any particular generation, but I'm saying that this piece right here could quite easily be worn as someone in their teens, in their 20s, and love that design.
I would have to agree with you, and especially if you want to introduce maybe the younger generations to the art of cameos. I mean, what a conversation that is at home. Normally, what you get is a woman's profile on a cameo. AMEDEO is known for kind of, thinking outside the box. He's given us cupids, but he brings us little monkeys. We'll see a little turtle later on in our presentation. We've seen little skulls. I mean, he really thinks outside the box. This is that awesome knuckle ring, and let me make a point too and say this one is actually not my size. So I don't want you to think one of your two shanks will fit loosely. It's a little big on me, but you do get that two shank design, articulated joints in there. It's sizes 5 through 10 on this one, and it's your opportunity to try outside the box, to try something new, still with a little work of art on your finger. 445924 is your item number on that. We've brought that down $120.
That's right, $120 down to $79.95. I want to make sure it's very clear. We've had well over 100 new viewers in the past show and this show that have gone ahead and said, you know what, today's the day. I'm going to try HSN. Here's what's going on for the 24 hours. You still retain our 30-day money-back guarantee. I say that with great confidence, knowing full well that you're not going to have to use it, but you've got it there for your reassurance. You've got flex pay, not lay-by, not layaway, or as you say over here, $19.99, credit card, debit card, delivered beautifully gift boxed for under the price point of under $80. So go ahead and grab it. 445924 is our number.
So fun too. And I'm kind of like I like classic looking jewelry, but on day